Go grab it. Bale will summon you. Tanks, make sure you have what you need. Um, fire resist. Any melee that's going to be all the melee are going to need fire protection pots. If you need something from the bank, get it now. Then we'll have you drop group and use our summon group to get you back. Bale, do you have that worked out for tanks on Mograine and Thane? Go ahead and everybody take a shadow protection pot now. Actually, don't do it now. Don't do it now. We have trash. Never mind. Org port up in case you need to grab stuff from bank.
Well met. May the eternal sun shine.
Hey there. Holy Alliance.
He just posted in Disc that he's getting it back right now. He's just worried that he's in liability for four horsemen. So for okay.
And Bale, you'll need to drop group to be summoned. Okay. Definitely, I know Furry does because Furry was a tank.
Summoning.
All right. Let's see. Who do we need? Okay, Yanni, you're just about to the instance, right? Okay, almost in. We'll summon Yanni, and then it looks like we're good to start on trash.
Let me know when you're in, Yanni.
I'm gonna enjoy killing these slack-jawed daffodils!
I just got it.
All right, folks, you can log on, and we'll start clearing trash. It's the same trash that we've seen, so nothing, no new surprise here. Yeah, that's really the overall strategy, Koro. If people just read what Koro just said, like it's all about switching, getting the switches, doing that properly. It's all about that mechanic. Yeah, great. Whoever starts there will keep it there. We'll be rotating enough that by the time we get back, we'll drop the other one. It's just a matter of, hold on, let me check. Yeah, totems are tricky for this fight. All right, let's ready check and start on trash.
I'm out of range.
Spirit.
I like it.
Watch to the right.
We skipping the ghouls?
Just grab them. It's quick enough.
Another
Well,
one.
look at that.
Perp? Didn't we have that drop already?
Yeah, I think we had one.
Does a Gothik hiding warrior want that?
That's why I would use it.
Ooh.
The reason I would use it.
Good roll, Orc.
That's great.
Your inventory is full.
No. Let me trade something away.
Are you guys at a place you can summon or?
Sure.
So,
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, I think. Shut up, Narg.
All right, let's pull these guys. Everybody group up over here. Make sure, don't throw any heals until they get it line of sighted. Mana's good. We're good to go.
we
Pull
got,
both.
We got all four. Focus on skull. Let's get skull down. That's a lot. Skull, skull, skull.
Two skulls partner circle. Get one. We're gonna die anyway.
This is definitely a death. All right, just die. Do not res yet. Do not res yet.
Internet seems to be alright. If that helps.
Thanks. Can we go back to with the bad internet, except with buffs?
All right, just release and run. I don't know how long that's going to be.
Already turning back.
Although if we're going one step further, we were going to wipe on our first chance of Horsemen anyway, so we were only going to keep them for another like 5 minutes.
That's a good point.
Now it's a clean slate. It's a long ways back.
Valid B-Wood.
If I thought we had more bosses, I was totally going to hurt.
I'm out of range. That ability isn't ready yet. Need more rage.
Do we have a plan for that, Pat? Because what was there, 6 of them in that one?
He's talking about the.
No, the Death Knight one.
Yeah, 6.
Yeah, Z Lucky's got it. This is kind of the same thing that was in the Gothik's room.
Yeah, but it's not the Necros that we pull at the beginning of the military quarters. It's not Necro Knights. They're not something else, but they have the same model.
Is it something where we gang up the 4 and cleave, or do we separate? Do we know yet?
Well, the riders have an AoE ability, but we can outrange that. So what we're going to do is pull those riders to
that room,
a corner of the room,
okay.
and then we'll deal with the Necro Knights in the opposite corner. Here, let's not stand in the room. Stand in the doorway here on blue square. We'll buff up here. Groups are in buff group order.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna enjoy killing these slack-jawed daffodils.
All right, groups look buffed. right, it looks like we're good to pull the gargoyles. I don't see that pack coming anytime soon. All right, so let's pull those gargoyles when they come up. Range stack up for easy heals. Ready. Make sure you're eating and drinking.
The big patrol is coming.
Okay, we'll take the Vindicators to the opposite corner of the room. The Necro Knight Guardians will keep together and keep them in the opposite corner of the Riders.
Where do you want to go?
It is a round room.
Yes. There were 6 in the last one.
Something had 6.
Yeah, that's weird.
2 pads that were bunched together, that's why.
Oh, jeez.
Where are we taking Necro
Everybody
Knight?
here.
Okay.
Range, you may want to be on blue square in the middle.
Necro Knights are nothing like Necro Knight Guardians. I'm trying to move them out.
That aura of agony is rough.
You're there.
You got the healer. Other one coming.
Okay, not bad. Yep.
Actually, it wasn't a fear, it was a death coil.
Let's do it in the same place just to be safe.
Could just stack them. Didn't seem that bad.
You're pulling them up top.
Flame Strike.
Oh, these are worse. Give me the other Necro Knights.
We kind of had them coming right into the blob of us.
You can outrange the aura of agony. I think it's 30 yards. Yep, pull him.
Is that Horsemen?
I'm out of range.
Hey, there's 4 of them.
4 bosses? Oh my god.
Yeah.
They're pulled separately?
That's a bit overpowered.
Whirlwind can hit 4 targets at once, right?
We'll have to sheep one of them.
Machine lightning only. Yeah.
Okay, can I have healers over here to blue square, please? Healers, we're gonna do it in here. Bayo, if you want to set up your tanks in that room. All right, we are going to have to sub in or sub out and bench a couple people. One in order to get Stead in here, and one in order to get Cal in here. Okay, so stand by.
Yep.
Everybody give a round of applause for Wood Chips. Give a round of applause for Wood Chips for coming in and helping us out tonight, getting progression kill. He's gonna bench out for Cow Shifter. Cheers, Wood Chips.
Blame you. Jesus.
Blomeux.
So I
Flee before it's too late.
Yeah, everybody should take a hit off of their Greater Shadow Protection Potion. All right, if you are in Joker's group, which is blue team, go ahead and stand with Joker.
I think everybody should just go ahead and take a greater shadow and greater fire, no matter where they are.
Yeah. Everybody give a round of applause for Lanella, please, and Gil. Ready to go at a moment's notice. Thank you, Lanella. We appreciate it. It's just 8 tanks is a lot. Like to get rid of Bayo, but unfortunately we can't. All right, if you are in the green heal team, stand on cracked. And yellow is going to stand on gray. Should be Ty, Cow, Cracked Keg on me, green team.
Yeah, I had to refresh my spreadsheet. Sorry.
Oh yeah, refresh the spreadsheet so you can see it. Gray, where are you?
Sorry, I'm here.
Gray, you're in the middle there with yellow team.
Orange.
So Abulu, Gray, Oni, and Narg should be standing together. Should be 4 to a team. 4 to a team. All right, and our DPS teams, I gotta just adjust the groups real quick here. It's Bayo and Orwell. No. All right, so healers, let's get in our 4 quadrants here. If on the heal sheet you have Mograine, also known as Mo, you're going to stand over here, where I'm jumping. If you start on Mograine, you're going to start here.
Should we just mimic how it's going to be inside?
Yeah. So Joker, Ty,
Oh,
Gray,
he got me a follow.
on
That's
Mo.
why he's with me.
If you start on Thane, you're going to be over here, where I'm jumping. This is Thane. It's Hasmo, Keg, and Oni over here on Thane. All right. If you're on Blemier, come over here.
Was that good AFX? Did that pass?
Not
I-
heavy.
Just faking it. And if you're left, you have Zeliek. You're over there with Cow Shifter. Abulu, you're over with Cow. All right, let's get Abulu permission on that spreadsheet. All right, everybody should know their color healers. The first group to move, and we're going to be going counterclockwise. So just face your next group. First person to move on the very first mark is yellow group. So let's mimic the first mark and go. Yellow group move.
We're rotating left, not right.
Already.
You're going counterclockwise.
The guide had us go in clockwise. Right.
I know. In the video, it's clockwise, but in our guide, it's counterclockwise.
Oh, okay.
We had to be different.
Why are two shaman from the same team moving?
All right. Everybody should be in their proper spot. Next group is green on second mark. Second mark goes out. Go ahead. Green group. And on the third mark, blue team. Go blue team. Third mark, blue team, go. And fourth mark, yellow team, go. Fifth mark, green team, go. Blue team, go. Sixth mark. Yellow team, go. Green team, go. Blue team, go. You're doing great.
Gray. He's not doing good.
Gray's confused.
And Cracked is on green and he hasn't moved once.
I moved. What are you talking about? I moved every time. I have moved every time. What group went last? Blue? All right, yellow team, go. Green team, go.
Oh.
Blue team, go.
I would maybe switch column to numbers, number of marks.
Is DBM going to be doing sequential numbers like Mark 14?
Yeah, it'll end up being up to like Mark 46. You know.
Yeah, but like
even though
DBM will
it's separate
go,
marks.
It'll add one each time.
Yeah, so it'll say like Mark 1, and it'll give a cooldown for Mark 1 to hit, and as soon as Mark 1 hits, that's when yellow team goes.
So we just know yellow team's 1, and then that means we're 1, 4, 7, 10, 13.
Yep. If you want, if you're not good with numbers like that, you could write down every single one. Blue is the easiest because it's multiples of 3. But yellow is on 1, green is on 2, blue is on 3.
Flee before it's too late.
All right, and DPS, you're just going to be in 2 groups. So let's get the groups worked out. Odd groups, 1, 3, 5, and 7. I want to make sure the tanks that are in first are in those odd groups to keep it easy. So Bayo, just switch that around. Groups 1 and 3 should have all the tanks, all 4 tanks that are in first. Yeah, 1 and 3 should have all the tanks that are in first. The groups aren't going to matter as much with totems and whatnot because we won't really 100% like be following that. I'll adjust it, do our best, but
Sorry, correct. I thought we needed 3 DPS groups because you've got one on each boss and then somebody to hang out in the middle, and then you shift from there. Is that not the strat?
so the first group is going to be in, the second group is going to sit out, and then they're just going to switch at three marks.
I don't think it'll quite work because there'll be a dead space and then the meteor will destroy a tank.
Correct. Yeah, you need, well, not only that, right, with how long that they take to fall off, that's a lot of DPS you're missing out if you don't have it broken up into 3.
All right, give me 1 second to organize my thoughts. All right, so what we can do, technically there's 4 groups. Yeah. Okay, so 1, 2. Right, so we just need to make 4 groups of DPS. It can't really be based on party. Yeah, and tanks, when you come out, so I like the video Bayo posted with the color coding. Makes it easy. It's just we have color coding for healers, so that might get confusing.
Name I can't pronounce, so let's call her Lady B.
So let's say you start on, if you're in group 1, you start on Thane. Once you get 3 stacks, you go to the safe zone for 3 stacks, and then you move to Mograine for 3 stacks. Then you go back to the safe zone for 3 stacks, then you go back to Thane. So by the time you get back to Thane, those 3 stacks are gone. So I just need to make a quick 4 groups
side,
with equal
the other
DPS.
four
Give me a
waiting
second.
in the safe area in the middle of the room. Let's also color code the tanks so that it's a little easier to see what's going on. After the pull and once 3 marks go out, the yellow and green tanks will go in and taunt the horsemen, and the red and blue tanks will go back to the the yellow and green tanks will go in the safe area in the middle of the room. Let's also color code the tanks so that it's a little easier to see what's going on. After the pull and once 3 marks go out, the yellow and green tanks will go in and taunt the horsemen, and the red and blue.
We're just going to call it group 1, 2, 3, and 4.
Blue tanks will go back to the safe spot. Once another 3 marks go out, the red and blue tanks will go back in and taunt the horsemen off. Only this time, they will go to the opposite horsemen. This is because they will still have the marks on them from the original horsemen they were tanking.
When the
So
third
after
mark
the
goes
red
out
tanks
on the, we should be running in there from the safe zone to taunt off, right? Because it's a 12 seconds every mark, right? So, all right. You mean the third mark, right? Mm-hmm. Yep. Yep. And then you'll be going to Thane, right? Right, and then Thane. Mm-hmm. And, yep. Who's on Thane and who? Okay. So once one of these dies, we should talk. Okay, so say we take more grain down first shot here. The mechanic is still gonna say to go to the center for your stack drop, right? And the Nats Pagels used before we taunt, right? Yeah, but you get a different set of stacks for the boss, though. Yeah, they'll eventually fall, right? I get it.
Dale, who are your 8 tanks again? Okay.
You missed a tank in the back. You only counted 3. Orkiani and I think you said Weem.
That's 3. Who's the 4th?
I know where I am. I know
Yeah,
he's just missing a name. I know where I am.
Okay. All right. All right. Yeah, let's put some temps at it.
I'm just working out the last group here. Give me a second. I'm going to have DPS group 1 and 2 are going to be all melee so that they can run in together for the meteor. DPS groups 3 and 4 are going to be the ranged.
You still want to have at least some melee on the meteor guy at all times, or the tank will still die.
Yeah, because if the meteor hits the tank.
So, I'm thinking 3 melee in some groups. They're groups of 5 because we have 20 DPS. So 3 melee and 2 ranged, or 3 ranged and 2 melee. Does that sound right to you?
Yeah, it should work
Yeah.
well enough.
I mean, regardless for the meteor one, like all 5 DPS have to run in so that they're sharing the meteor. You know,
And the range don't need to worry about the meteor. They can outrange it. It's only 20 yards.
but range DPS should be running into. I mean, it depends on how starved you are, but if it's hitting everyone too hard, you need them to share the meteor as well.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, the only ones it affects is hunters. All the other range can move in and still cast, right?
Okay.
Do not continue.
Yeah,
Turn
like Strong
back
said,
while there's still
we gotta
time.
really be careful when meteors go off so that we can rotate in between, or that'll also kill you.
Guys, my kid is screaming. I need to AFK for like 5 minutes.
Hey, Bayo, let me know when you got a quick second. Okay, for the back tanks, no, just right here. For the back tanks, do you want me to swap over to the other side, to the other guy, or just stay in safe and just swap back and forth?
You can't just swap back and forth.
Okay. That's
So
no,
yeah,
I
you'll do
understand
back
that.
right, then back left, then probably front right, then probably front left.
No.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering. If we're doing the same routine, skipping, going from our 3 stacks to the center, going, and then when that person on the back other side comes over, then I go in to that side, then back like a triangle, basically. Correct. I got it. I got it. One other stupid
All right.
question: do we know exactly where the safe zone is exiting from the tank? Yes, of course. Got it. I don't know if there's a spot anywhere else. Yeah. Yep. Okay. I'm just bringing that up for everybody too, because I've seen the notes. But if there's a special spot and that's it, that's where we got to go.
All right. So we've got the groups worked out. Everybody log on. All right. If something sticks out to some of the people that were strategizing with me, just call it out. But DPS group 1, Icky, Trapano, Go, Bajak, Slop. DPS group 2, Plagues, AFX, Banish, Ice, Traba. Group 3, DPS Group 3 is Yojima, Furry, Often, Bork, and Steezy. And DPS Group 4 is Immersion, Beewood, Koro, Dragon, Z Lucky.
And
So we'll
where's
put
each group going?
we'll put DPS Group 1 on Thane. Group 2 will be on Mograine.
And Thane's left side, Mograine right.
Thane is left, Mograine is right.
And
Yep.
then for 3 and 4, does 3 go to Thane, 4 to Mograine?
Yes.
Okay.
So DPS Group 3 replaces Group 1. DPS Group 4 replaces Group 2. All right, and we're going to get a mark on, we have marks on our tanks. Okay, that works.
Oof.
Well, I'm ready to see it. All right, so if you are starting in the safe zone, you are going to be in the middle. If you're in groups, DPS groups 1 or 2 or tanking, you're going to be off to the left for DPS group 1, off to the right for DPS group 2. Yeah, Zealot will, the only person in within 20 yards of Zealot will be a tank. That's it. Yes, Zeliek is going to the back right. Lemieux
Are you
is
peeing on the
going
map?
to the back left.
That's where the
So if you're a healer going to Lemieux, you follow the path around the wall here. Or if you're in group DPS group 1, see what I'm doing. Same with DPS group 2 and tanks, you go around to the right side. See where I am? See where I'm jumping? Yeah, DPS group 1, come to cracked. If you start on Lemieux, then you come over here to me. If you're DPS group 1, you come over here to me. On the other side, DPS group 2. Yep, get in the doors. All right, let's give it a try. We've got some time.
Emmy, you pull Thane to the left for whoever the tank is over there.
Will be Green Triangle stead. First tank on Thane.
There you go. You'll pull it over there to him. All right, Emmy.
Thane to the left for a triangle.
Cool.
Yeah, Stead, can you come over here to this corner?
Where are the bosses who aren't being pulled by hunters going to run off to?
They're just, yeah, just backtrack to their corners. Or, jump. Looking good. Let's get some attempts in.
Wait, I think I might be in the wrong place. Mograine is coming to the bottom right. So the
Yes.
green team should be bottom right.
Not the green team, just the Mograine team.
Okay.
Okay, so what is the green?
The colors are who's moving.
I thought that's where we started in the other room.
Keg, you're on Thane first. Yep. So you're should be on the left side, left corner, right here. All right. Let's we just want to see this. Don't go crazy on consumables. We just want to see the dance and get it right. Go ahead, Bale.
Copy.
Five, 4.
Okay, first mark is yellow team. Heels, go yellow. Green.
Coming in 6 seconds.
And blue.
Coming.
Horsemen.
Snum, you good?
Yellow.
Red.
Zilly.
Yanni's down.
I'm dead.
That. When do they put out their? Do they put out their first marks like right away? Because if that's the case, we took 20 seconds. Okay.
It's 20 seconds to get to the first mark. All right, yeah, die near entrance. Yeah, so we have to get the pull a little more clean, definitely, because we didn't have a safe zone. Release and run if you're anywhere near the bosses.
I thought this was a safe zone was in front of the stairs, or is it?
It's just in front. If you're looking at the room.
Yeah, people were standing on top.
Yeah, make sure you're down on the floor in between the pillars.
So I noticed something. This is Weem. That white rider went all the way to the other side. I would have to have somebody like a hunter pull that guy back because I got stunned and couldn't move nothing. Or slowed, I should say. Slowed. Okay, well, I don't know how that's gonna work. That's a long time.
Will FAPs work?
I think a FAP is.
I didn't know it was going to do that, so I'll do it.
It was
this
a
time.
stun.
I
It
did
was.
not
It was.
do that.
What's it called? Because he got hit in the back.
It was dazed.
Hamstring.
It was dazed.
Yeah, he got dazed.
Yeah, it would help to strafe jump, so you're never pointing your back at them.
Is this weak RS stuck for anybody else?
Yep.
Yeah.
Did you guys update?
No, it was a new one, I think. Hold on. If you do /WA and close it again, it resets.
How close is their aggro range?
Let's see. Weem, you have Zelik. Weem, you could be right behind that pillar and grab Zelik and then just drag him off. Just make sure you never show your back to him so you don't get dazed. Yeah, we didn't have a safe zone for that one in the beginning.
This is Zaliak, I think.
Well, I'll take the blame for that, but man, it's hard to get that positioning when it goes all the way over to the other side of the room. So technically, Berserker Rage should be okay. Isn't that Berserker Rage would work?
No.
So I just posted the groups, DPS groups in Nax channel. All right, so we know what happened. We're gonna fix it this time. Get a nice clear opening. I know the mark count is a little bit weird. DBM isn't really keeping a straight up, this is what mark we're on.
You're better off running straight ahead from the middle Weem.
Okay. I thought I just saw in all those videos where I would tuck around over by Bayo, somebody would be with me, and then like arrange and just tag it so it'd come to me, and then I only have just that little around that corner bend, and then I'm there.
We only have 2 hunters. This is what I'm going to suggest, so that Weem and Yanni get aggro first, right? Both of them run at the same time forward, and then once the mobs aggro them, Emmy and I'll cast Arcane Shot or Distracting Shot and immediately pull the ones that need to come to Bayo instead off. Then no one should have aggro except for those 2, and then we pull it immediately off of. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that's good. I like that. Icky people are saying they like your weak aura, can you post it again? Yep, keep her moving.
So you and Orc and Beam are running in then.
I don't know. Whatever tanks are pulling across to the other side.
Yeah.
Oh, that weak aura is wonderful and also mandatory for healers. So if you're yellow group, then you would, in custom options in the weak aura, hit first move at mark 1. That's all you need to change. If you're green, hit 2, and if you're blue, hit 3, and you'll never miss it.
What did you just change the color you said?
No, don't change the color. Just if you're yellow, you custom options first move at mark 1. All right, let's get in position. Ready, check.
So for the back tank switches, right after the third one is cast, the tanks tanking should start moving towards the tank picking them up, right?
Probably not, just because I feel like that's pulling the what's it called in.
There's no way for me to get to the safe zone, I don't think, and not get a fourth mark unless we meet in the middle.
Yeah, we probably will have to meet in the middle.
So in that case, just make sure when you're pulling Zeliek and no one is near for the chain, the Holy Wrath.
If it's just 2 of you, it won't be that much damage if it's just the 2 of you.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, but as long as it's right after the third mark is cast, the safe zone's only needed for during mark casts. So it's fine because the tank picking it up is bringing it right back to the safe spot for the fourth mark.
Right.
Okay.
Only if they don't get it pulled back in time, Koro.
All right. Let's do this. Our time is precious. Count it down. Okay, we pulled.
Oh my god. This is gonna get, lady's gonna get a mark.
Go, move up.
Third mark.
Yeah. Get ready to heal, Will.
Wait, you can't turn around and let it hit your back.
We gotta wait for
We're getting Zeliek marked on safe spot still.
Zelia got chained.
Right, yeah, we gotta get Zeliek in one spot. Guy near the door.
So if I got 3 stacks, am I supposed to just stay in there? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, you stay in the corner. You don't move at all. You keep hitting it. The moment the third mark happens, the off tank charges out from the safe zone in, tries to get to you as soon as possible, and then once aggro transfers, then you move. The biggest thing is they need to not move at all, right?
Yep.
And of course, the safe zone is towards the front, so the tank transition is going to take a little bit longer for the back two, because it's a slightly longer distance. So the biggest thing that went silly was the pull at the start, right? So what do we fix for what do we change for this time?
Somebody just got too close.
We just got too close.
Yeah, so where people come in from the sides, you can come in there, but you can't be within like 5 yards straight ahead of them, even in front of this big open door.
In all honesty, I don't think Bayo and Stead really need to move if they're going to be hunter pulled and then feign death. The only two tanks that should be running in are Orc and Beam. And they should just run straight in, and then we can just pull them off with the hunters, like Steezy was saying.
Weem wrong way.
All right. I mean, we didn't learn much, so we can just get this one started again pretty quick.
Yep.
And tanks always be verbal if taunt doesn't go through. And like say who you're on. Like taunt failed on Zeliak. Sorry, you'd say your name too, I guess. Gray's Earth Shock was resisted on Zeliak.
Yeah, it was because I logged out. Yeah, I started them back up. That one, it was the same thing as last time. Because if you come in from the side, they all aggro to whoever comes in from the side, and then it pulls all to one side of the room.
Well, if we're gonna have a hunter pull to one side, we might as well have whoever. It'd be better for 3 to come to that side, I guess.
Also say like if Weem, if you and Orc, or if Orc and Weem both run in at the same time, straight up the middle, they all run to the middle, and then the hunters can pull them out.
Yeah, that time I had to go to like Mograin's spot to pick up the lady, and then I popped a swiftness potion, and I think everybody still got 1 mark.
You can get pretty close. Yeah. I mean, I went as far as I was willing to go, and I didn't. None of them pulled to me. It's just you gotta stay like right on, like right behind the pillar. If you move to the right or to the left too much, it's gonna pull. Groups are set up for buffs. Just curious, what were Thane and Mograin's health? Did people notice?
I think like 75 on Mograine.
Okay, I'm just getting an idea of
something like that.
Okay. Just got to get the rhythm down. A little more dancing. Set a short-term goal, get them down to 50%. All right, we're in buff groups except for Koro.
Before we go on Thane, when we did the first transition, I noticed that I was alone for quite some time before the relief group came in.
Or there's a meteor cooldown that we're watching, so
yeah,
it should be fine.
I had a lot of cooldown bars on my screen at the same time, so that's good.
Yeah, it's a little.
You're fine. As soon as that last meteor goes out, after Mark 3 goes out, and we start transitioning, the relief crew should be on top of you before the next meteor, and then hopefully the taunt goes off. I don't know what the timing is, but you may have to stay in a little bit longer, depending on when the taunt goes off and where meteor's at. So you may eat a fourth mark. I'm not sure if that's allowable. Pretty sure it is, though.
Yeah, that's kind of been how Thane's side has been working so far.
Do you get in combat as soon as you pull? Did anybody notice?
Get to position. I don't know. All right, this is positioning. Get some marks of the wilds.
That's right.
All right, we're good for the timer.
All right, we're ready.
Yeah, if you're taking bosses to the far back of the room, you should intercept and then start dragging them.
You gotta like jump run, Queen.
Lady's running over to Cab.
Okay, that's the first mark.
What?
I got a resisted taunt still.
Yeah, fuck.
We just need to run to the door.
Wipe it.
No
Yeah, that's a
luck
wipe.
there, Bill.
Yeah, we just can't do this. People aren't gonna consume either. I don't know. If you're gonna die in like 2 hits to mark, we're not gonna progress anywhere.
Just to throw this out there, I popped the trinket there, and she resisted my taunt still.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's half this fight. I mean, a lot of it's RNG too. I mean, if any tank resists, then it's probably a wipe.
Bayo, I wiped probably 130 times on that fight. I've never seen a void zone right in that corner where you were.
No, lady. So I got lady into the corner as I was jumping. The problem is, I guess, I went over the middle, and so the pathing brought her around the edge, so the healers got healing aggro while they were pathing around the edge to meet me. So like when I ran up the front steps, it didn't follow me up the steps. It ran down the steps and around, and by the time I met back up with her to bring her into the corner, it had run over to Zeliak's corner. So I guess I'll just make sure I don't run through the middle when I'll bring them around the outside.
Yeah, I think not up the stairs is the easiest. Keeps you in line of sight of the most amount of people, healers.
Yeah, you have 20 seconds before that first mark goes out. So you just need to make sure you use that time to get your boss in the position.
What's the range of being from getting a mark from like a tank or a boss? What's it? 40 or all right.
Yeah, so far the reason for the wipes is just the very opening positioning. So we get that squared away. We just gotta keep practicing.
So the back two tanks know like you're hit strafing, right? Because just hitting and backpedaling is not fast enough to move them.
No, I don't know how to strafe. Honestly, I don't play like that, so I'm not for sure what I'm supposed to side run, whatever.
Who's with you on that, boss, Weem?
Yanni.
All right, Yanni, you're gonna do the pull,
Why
the
can't
initial
somebody
pull.
tell me? So like strafing, you hold two buttons down and you
You really just gotta hold right click on your mouse and left or right. Yeah, S A or D. I mean, that way it just lets you like attack them while you're moving quickly. It's pretty simple.
Because after that, there's no strafing or anything involved. It's just going in at the right time and taunting. All right, groups are in order for buffs. Let's get these folks rest up. All right, let's get the summon out, get everybody here, get buffs out quickly. I would suggest everybody consuming their stamina. Consume your stamina. Consumes. I mean, we've really got to get the opening of this right, and once we get the opening and a little bit of pattern, then we know we can do it. Ice is right. Everybody should have some form of stamina increase. You got your greater marks of the dawn.
The greater marks already? Heck yeah.
Uh-huh. Your greater shadow protection. Okay, let's get to position. If you're missing a player, just call it out if you're missing one.
I think we get pulled in anyway. It's a bunch of warriors. Oh, we get shot.
All right, just die by the door. We'll res up. Yeah, get away from the door, guys. It's all right, just a few people. Half the raid.
It's over.
Okay, yeah, let's get a drop. Bot dropped. Careful, there's void zones up here. Orc, careful.
I just wanted to see it.
I know.
38,
I can
38, 37.
sense your curiosity.
Did that work, Bale? No, did that res work? These damn jumper cables never work. I even got the good ones.
Make sure you res the resers.
Oh, we got enough people there. I won't run in there.
Everybody make sure to repair. Bot is skull. All right, we're buffing up. All right, groups are buffed. All right, let's work on our pull. Make sure you hug the wall. Go all the way to the corner. And use the skull pillar to line of sight. Let's get a solid pull here.
And get inside the room too.
Five, four, three, two, one.
Good. Healers, get ready for the first move. Yellow team. All right, go. Go yellow team. Green team.
Coming, Bayo. Get ready to heal Orwell.
Gotta eat the meteor before we move out.
It's on Orwell.
Anybody ready for picking this up?
Come meet me. William, come.
Having trouble with Lady Blow.
Stead's got it.
Yeah, I don't.
Multiple taunt resist.
Thumbs down.
I'm gonna die, bro.
I got.
There's no tank on thing to pick up.
Yeah, if any tank resists taunt, it's basically over, guys. It's RNG.
Then I get 2 in a row, of course.
Thane loose.
Thane loose.
Yep. Move to the door. Hey, much better. Pull. Healers, we got to make sure you have the weak aura and that you're moving, because there seem to be only 2 on Mograin's healer team. So somebody didn't move quick enough.
The first kill goes to me. Anyone care to wager?
All right, I'm gonna pop. You know, if you're in the room far enough, just release and run.
That was a much better though.
50% on Mograine that attempt. So Very good. Very good. That's what we want to see, progress.
So just confirming, Stead is to take Mograine on stack 6. No.
Yes.
Yeah.
After
I believe
Mark 6.
As soon as Mark 6 hits. And then, like, after I see Mark 6 hit, run in and taunt off. Just want to make sure.
Let's do this. Who on yellow team has a working weak aura for the marks? Gray, are you in that team? Right, Gray is in that team. Gray will call out yellow to move. I will call out green. Strop will call out blue.
Just another real quick thing. I know that was a good attempt, I think personally, but for the meteor blast, we had a couple people leave early, so the only people there were like Snum and Yoj, and they were both down to like 5% right away. And obviously, if Snum dies, it's over right away. So we have to protect our tanks at all costs. So be inside that meteor.
Yeah, the outgoing group from Thane needs to wait. The incoming team needs to run immediately.
Yeah.
And the incoming team needs to move as soon as that third mark is put down.
Right. Third or sixth, depending on which group.
And same thing with the back tank switches. So that time, I took 3. Wes came in, and I mean we both immediately started moving after 3 was cast, and I just got to the safe zone 1 second before the 4th mark came out. So we both need to be moving, meet in the middle, and taunt exchange and run back.
Ideally, the bosses shouldn't move at all, no?
Right.
Well,
yeah, you have time. I mean, the way that Weem and I did it, it was pretty smooth. I just got back to I got one more stack right before I hit the safe zone.
Yeah, but what you guys...
Overall, that was a much better run.
Much better. Let's do that
We even got a
same.
couple tank swaps.
That's perfect. That's what we want to see. Again, Gray, you're calling out yellow to move. I will call out green, and Strap will call out blue.
Okay.
Just because some of the weak auras are giving errors, and
All right. Yeah, mine's working perfectly. The one Icky linked, but I will call out.
yeah, it's right, Goro. It really is only crazy with the first 2. Once those first 2 are down, we have more options for people to go in and cover. But remember,
Yeah.
melee, you never melee. Go see Zelik. Just stay away.
Yeah, the fight's really about getting the first two down. Like, your odds of successfully downing go up so much once you get the first two.
Okay, I'm gonna rearrange the raid here. Just if you're a shaman, by the time you get to either Mograine or Thane, put down your fire resist totem. Make sure you're fully in the room. Hug the walls if you're on the left or right. All right, let's get in position. And let's be really quick. If we wipe, really quick about getting people res, getting people summoned and buffed and back to another attempt. All right, let's consume for this.
Burn all your cooldowns when you can without taking aggro. It'll help kill them faster. No reason to wait.
All right, let's get a countdown. Same opening as the last attempt.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Gray, you got to call that out.
Oh, we're moving. Group 1. Yellow.
Group 2, move. Green
stacks.
group, move.
Blue move.
Coming.
You gotta wait for meteor first.
Let this meteor hit. Okay, swap.
Heal a little well.
Yellow healers move.
Queen, you have 4 stacks somehow, man.
Yeah, I got him way back there on the stairs.
It'll
and you're
drop,
waiting
don't
too
worry.
close.
It'll drop. Green team move. Green heal.
Back behind the stairs.
Blue move.
It's coming. Get ready to heal him. On stud.
Yellow
Yanni's
healers
down.
move. Blow's running with you, Star.
It needs heals, guys. Stud is down, man.
Green move.
Nike.
I didn't see Orc go down.
Blue move.
Nikki's currently Mograine tank.
Thane running.
I'm coming, Nikki.
All right, that's a wipe. Let's be quick about the reset here.
Yeah, Weem, I want to take 3. You don't want to come in and like as soon as I hit 3, or do you? I'm trying to think of how this works. I had 2. I just hit my 3rd.
He wants to run in after your 3rd.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So he wants to be at the bottom of the stairs until the 3rd is cast, and then run in so he doesn't take one running in.
Yeah.
And then you should have enough time to get your 4th. You might get a 4th one on your way to the safe zone, but I don't think I did. I'm not sure.
I didn't that time, but I think the swap was just a little too early. Because I think you caught the third one, coming in, Weem. So
Yeah, probably because I seen you have 2 and you were on 2, and so I just barely moved from the bottom of the stairs so I could get into range to get to you, and I caught one coming in right away.
yeah, but you had 5 when I was already back.
That's happened every time.
Something's off then, because you shouldn't have any.
It happened the first time, it happened the second time, and this time.
Weem, are you getting far enough away from Zillick?
It's the same safe zone as we're using in the front, right?
I was
Yeah.
literally down at the bottom of the stairs where people were standing, and I saw Yanni get 2, and then he said 3 incoming, so I started to move up the stairs to go to the position to go get him.
I think
How
you want to
I can
wait
get
till the third
3?
one's out.
So how do I get 3 in a matter of 10 seconds? No, how do I pick up 3 extra ones in 10 seconds?
It's also like a 40,
Anywhere.
it's like a 40 range radius too, so it's really easy to be hit by them.
Looking at this replay, I'm going by off what that video was showing. Like, where exactly? Maybe I'm not far enough. Was anybody else getting Ziliak?
I got hit by 1 at the beginning and then was good after that.
Okay. I'm just trying to figure out where exactly, because I had him positioned.
If you're hit by the marks of another boss, as long as you're not tanking that boss, that mark's not affecting you. Is that true?
Well, if you get hit by another mark for whatever reason, like in the beginning, it's not a big deal because it's only going to do 200 or 300 damage, and then you're going to be spaced out enough where you won't even get that mark again.
Who was over in my corner to start? Joker, were you over there in the beginning for Ziliak?
No.
Who are the healers over there? Cal, what do you think? Like, do you think where I was positioned? Where should I move?
I think that's the right spot that you're in.
Okay.
According to the videos that we posted too.
I know, Icky.
I mean, they don't have much health, do they?
I mean, we got both to 50%, so theoretically we would zug one down completely, and then have 2 free tanks.
Yeah, we'll come back tomorrow with world buffs and do it.
Like, can we try it? Like, if this is our last
Fuck it, try it.
just to
Why
see
not?
what happens. Like,
I don't think we can do that because we need people to get the meteor on the.
yeah, we're killing that guy first.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah, he's the only one with the meteor, so if we get him first, then we don't even have to worry about it.
If that's the case,
Okay, so essentially,
I have wreck too.
it's the burn Thane strat. You've got wreck. Everybody has cooldowns. Well, let's get people up.
Thane's the meteor.
Yep.
It would be. That would mean. All right, let's just work out the problems here.
Who would be the two tanks? That would be.
The tanks stay the same. It's just the 2 DPS groups combined. Or the 4 into 2 groups.
No, I see what you're saying for threat wise.
Shouldn't be a problem.
Yeah, you gotta go dual wield and pop cooldowns.
No. There's no need. Just because you add more people doesn't mean there's threat issues.
Because the DPS still have to swap out.
Yeah.
It's just instead of doing 2 bosses at first, we put all our eggs into the kill Thane basket.
They had all their DPS on them when they did that.
Well, if you've got like full world buffs and full everything and top parsers, you can steamroll Thane right at the start.
Yeah, I was making sure we weren't doing that. All right.
No, but what I was saying, it was just saying that that's also the strategy they took. But they not only did they kill Thane, but they also brought Mograine in that corner. That's very different.
Yeah.
We're not going to do that. That's crazy.
Yeah, if we just focus on Thane.
Yeah. No, that's totally feasible. I was just saying that's also what they
That's
did. They
the
got Thane
difference.
down first, but
Yeah.
they also brought everybody except Zilek. They brought everybody in that corner.
Okay.
But I know it's like stupid strategy. Probably only of them can pull it off.
Well, they have a huge advantage with being alliance for that.
Healers, you do the same thing. Nothing changes
if
for
Thane
healers.
dies, it just becomes safe spot. Just heal up people waiting for marks to come off.
Yeah, right. So when Thane dies, his spirit will still be up, so you'd still get marks there, but those people would just go to the safe spot instead of going to Thane.
Okay, so he doesn't drop meteor after he's dead.
Right, correct. All right, let's get fully buffed up here, fully consumed. We're gonna try it.
Which groups are going first? 1 and 3?
Let's do 1 and 3, and then 2 and 4 will relieve.
So then Stun would still stay in the safe zone and go in after 3, or no?
Yes.
You still do your normal tank strat.
Only thing changes.
So 2 and 4 are starting in the safe zone. I'm gonna change the groups. Hold on.
Yeah, essentially we're just, instead of halving our DPS, we're just putting it all on boss.
I reckon I should dual wield and stone shield pot in that case.
And yeah, you don't need. You might not need fire resist.
Well, I'm still doing my fire resist thing. I am just gonna dual wield and stone shield, just so I have the armor.
Okay, I'll disarm him on.
All right.
Disarm on pull. Okay, cool. I'll disarm second.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna do this a little. We're gonna do this a little differently here with the groups. Forget your DPS group number. All the rogues, hunters, and warlocks will be first group. DPS warriors and mages will be second group. So rogues, hunters, warlocks will go in first on Thane. Then to relieve them, we'll bring in the DPS warriors and the mages. And Z Lucky on the second group. Does this not make sense?
It does.
I think it does.
Okay. Okay.
That means you're gonna have to pop what's it called? Stead though. You'll have to disarm.
If we want to pop a greater shadow, we can have everyone stay in for 4 potentially.
Yeah, that's the other thing. We could do 4.
You reckon?
Everybody pop a greater shadow.
To do it in 3.
Yeah, we're gonna do 4.
You reckon Stead should also do reckless?
No.
No. Yeah.
You should.
Yeah, I don't know.
Warlocks, hunters, and rogues. There's no threat issues. Oh, maybe the warlocks.
Yeah, you'll have enough threat, and that way when warriors come in, they can pop all their cooldowns and not have to worry about it.
I still need a hunter for Mograine pole.
I'm over here. The hunters aren't going to go all the way into stack for meteor this time, so we can actually DPS since you'll have 4 rogues and 3 warlocks that can go stand in there.
Yep, exactly. Remember, they do shield wall as well, so just keep that in mind if you're about to pop a cooldown. All right, let's get the beginning set up perfectly. Let's wait till this GSPP goes off cooldown.
Oh, you got me.
Talk about it more than you know.
It's not little boys this time.
All right, Shaman. Totem power, remember. All right. Here we go. Let's do it.
Okay, and that's only a DPS staying for 4, or the tank's switching at 3 still?
The first kill goes to
Tanks
me.
are same. Tanks are same.
Anyone care to wager?
Tanks and healers same, just the DPS is different.
What's the deal after he goes down? Say he drops, then what? Just so everybody's aware.
Then you do 2 groups Mograine.
Not tanks, just for everybody else.
I mean, if Stead and Orwell want to come over and
Just, I would say they just do normal rotation. And then
I'm just saying, if that thing dies, if Thane dies, what's everybody's gonna be like? Well, now
Normal,
what? So
normal
just,
rotation. Tanks and healers, all the same. Normal rotation. Don't change anything. It's just going to be the DPS is going to change.
well, you're gonna double up on tanks.
And we will have extra tanks to come in for a cycle.
Yep, that's fine.
All right, let's do it. Yeah, so instead of going to Thane, you would just stay in the safe zone. If that's what the question was. Yep. Remember, let Stead get some aggro first. Don't Zug right away. Let's get him in the
I
right
got one
spot.
shot.
Weem, pick it up.
I don't know what happened there. Oh, I got hit by all of them.
This is gonna be over. Group 1 yellow move.
Celiac, please.
Why is Icky not getting a heal? Where is he?
Safe spot.
Zeliak's out of place. This is already over.
Oh, Jesus. Okay.
All 4 horsemen bonked Yanni at the start.
The relief.
Are we just moving?
Yeah,
to
let's
gate?
move to gate. Move to gate. Reset, restart, redo.
Yep, so much of this fight is about the initial pool.
It's just that initial pull.
Someone
we
order
didn't
a
change
meteor.
anything on that pool. So I don't know what happened.
The hunters probably didn't get their shots off in time. That's my guess.
Yeah, because normally whichever one of us, Yanni, is the person who
I
gets
wanted to
initial
void
aggro.
last. I can pop, but I'm out of void.
Usually it's fine if we take a hit from like one of the other ones, either Lady B or Zeliek, but if all 4 hit you, then
Yeah, I got.
yeah.
He hit me twice. The only one that didn't hit me, yeah, the only one that didn't hit me was Thane, actually.
We need somebody to pop if they can.
I can. There's just a void right on me, so I gotta wait.
All right, they last 2 minutes, so we might as well just run 2 or 3 minutes.
How long? What's the tick rate on it? No, like how many seconds? So there's a chance
Yes.
Can you jump to avoid
Suckers. Got it. Oh, it just disappeared anyways. Alright, if you haven't run in yet, I can start resing. People who are at the door.
Well,
All right. This is going to be our last attempt. But we got to make sure we don't make any mistakes and everybody's on point for the pull. So make sure you know what your job is from the get-go.
From the get-go?
From the get-go. Well, hopefully.
Our fourth attempt was our best one so far.
We got
Third
down
and
to
fourth.
47% on Mograde on one attempt.
Yeah, the third and fourth were solid. The second one was a weird pull. Well,
We've really only gotten one good pull.
yeah.
The rest were just like sloppy pulls. So just keep that in mind. That's the main thing on this fight is the initial pull and then the 2 minutes after the initial pull, 2 or 3 minutes after that. And Mograine tanks are dying. So what another option is for healers is having another healer that can kind of float instead of being on the 12 healer rotation. So that's something that we may adjust in the future.
I've had
make sure. Go ahead.
2 void zones pop right on me. Tanking. Blame you. I don't know if that's
So,
normal for them to be right on top, but
Yeah, so what I did is when you see them start, like getting close to when she's going to cast, you can just start strafing back and forth, kind of. And that way you're already moving towards one direction when it's popped, in case it
Yeah.
does.
so if I do have to move her a little bit, it'd be best to go towards the back, correct?
Yeah.
I just don't want to
that's-
mess up the safe zone by pulling slightly closer that direction.
Well, I
Yes.
think that's why I think on the video it shows Zeliek being pulled more instead of straight back, more to like the right, so it gives you room to move. You're getting the voids.
Yeah, because where we start her off, we're in between like the 2 deep cracks. But then if that gets filled with void zones or something, you can move it towards that back end of the wall corner, I think.
Yeah.
But I mean, fuck, if we're lasting long enough for that area to get filled with void zones, then we'll be happy with that right now.
All right. Sorry, I didn't get the buff group set up, but here, I'll do that. Buff groups are set up. Go ahead. Let's do it quickly. Get priest buffs out. All right, groups being rearranged. Let's get to position.
Just to let you know, without weak aurora, however I say it, I shared, just shows you the approximate time the boss is going to die based on the raid's DPS at that time is what it does, if you wanted to know what that was.
Thank you, thank you. All right, ready, check.
Flee before it's too late.
Whew. I thought it pulled.
Yeah, whenever they yell and we're setting up, it scares the shit out of me.
Are we ready for full timer?
Pull timer, and make sure you are absolutely precise on the pull. Hunters shooting, tanks going in. No one person should ever be getting hit by all four. That's just.
You guys ready? Oh.
Let's do it.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Run in together. There we go. Get them to their corners. All right.
Kill aggro. Bogran's out. Mark's out.
Just get them to a spot. We can still DPS Thane.
Group 1 yellow move.
That is dual wield.
Green group move.
Thane is out of position.
Alright, come on in, Queen.
Blue move.
Yeah, get ready to heal Orwell. Orwell taunting. Orwell taunting.
Gotta back him up. Group yellow move.
Yanni's down.
Green move.
What happened there, Weem?
I don't know. I give up. I intercepted, and it still tried to switch to taunt.
Did the taunt just get resisted?
Stead is going from over.
I don't know. I fucked up.
Sometimes.
I don't think I'm cut out for this.
Stead takes Mograine.
Yellow group move.
Is Orb dead or?
It's over.
It's a win.
It's like trying to figure out timing, what to do, get in there, and
All the videos make it seem so easy. Oh, you just pull them to the corner and then you swap and everything's cool.
Yeah.
I would say I would agree with that, Keg, 100%. It's a lot of moving parts, but if you do your part, it's very, very simple. Very simple. Not you generally, just everyone, it's a collective effort. Everyone does their job the right way, it'll be fine.
Yeah, it's all about focusing on that specific job, what to do when.
This is another Kassoon type fight.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, yeah, but it's do your part.
And also, first of all, we got Gothik down. Grats. It seemed super easy. I don't think it was just the world buffs. I think just having the specific role for specific people, doing what was needed at the time. I think that's how we got it. This is the same thing. We've got it to 47% on Mograine. That was our best attempt. That was 8 wipes. And in 8 wipes, was it more than that?
Yeah, because I logged out to save stuff. It was probably closer to 10 to 12.
Okay, got it. So still, 10 to 12 wipes, it's definitely doable. It's something that we're going to come back and kill next week for sure. There's a couple just housekeeping things that we need to make sure everybody has as far as add-ons and just certain things that need to be done. So we'll have class leads check in with that.
Merry Christmas, everybody.
Merry Christmas. Make sure you get restocked up on your pots. We're going to also figure out what people's availability is next week. We know it's, different with the holidays, so we will check in. I am a little different at the holidays. Yeah, we just basically need everybody to go and do a little more